This video is to help you out with the assignment that you have to do today. That's due this Sunday. The assignment where you are evaluating expressions that have exponents. The standard that we're basing this on is 6EE2C, perform arithmetic operations, including those involving whole number exponents in the conventional order when there are no parentheses to specify a particular order of operations. This pretty much means we must be able to solve expressions, math problems, that have exponents in them along with other operations. This should look familiar for students because this is what we looked at on Wednesday during class. Exponents have a higher priority than addition and subtraction. When you have an exponent to do, you have to get that done before you add or subtract. Exponents also have a higher priority than multiplication or division. When you see an exponent, you have to take care of the exponent before you add or subtract. This little graphic is something that we're going to look at a little bit during Thursday's lesson and on Friday's lesson. Order of operations, P, E, M, D, A, S. Please note that the P is all the way over there. We're not dealing with parentheses this week. Exponents come next. Exponents must be done. Then multiplication and division, they're together. They're complementary operations. They have to get worked out at the same time. Multiplication, division must be done. The last thing you do is add and subtract. Again, they're complementary. They go together. Let's look at some problems together because this is what this assignment looks like, and I want to make sure that you can do it correctly. Here's a problem. 18 plus 5 squared minus 3. This is an expression. It's a math problem that has multiple steps. We have to use the order of operations to solve. The first thing you got to do is evaluate the exponent. 5 squared is the same thing as 5 times 5. We have to do 5 times 5 first. And 5 times 5 is 25. 18 plus 25 minus 3. On your assignment, you would have to type that in. The next step is to add. See how I put step 2, add. We're going to add 18 and 25. 18 plus 25, if you have to do that on a side sheet of paper, feel free to do so. You'll get 43 minus 3. The last step is obvious. The last step is the only thing that's there to do. Subtract. 43 minus 3 is 40. Another problem. We have 7 times 8 plus 8 squared. The first step is evaluate the exponent. You got to clean up the exponents before you do anything else. And the first exponent here is 8 squared. 8 times 8 is 64. 7 times 8 plus 64. We have to take care of the exponent before we do anything else here. The next step would be multiply. We're going to multiply 7 times 8. 7 times 8 equals 56. Do you notice how I'm typing in all of these boxes? The work and what I'm doing. 56 plus 64. Our last step is to add. Exponents, multiply and add are how we solve this. If you need to do this on another sheet of paper, feel free to do so. But 56 plus 64 is 120. Please note that these problems are not the exact same thing that are on the assignment. These problems are these problems that we did Wednesday during class. I'm skipping problem number 3. Problem number 4. We have two exponents. 7 squared minus 3 to the third power. The first thing we got to do is evaluate the exponent. 7 squared is 7 times 7, 49. Minus 3 to the third power. The next step we'd have to do is evaluate the next exponent. You shouldn't have to do that with yours. 3 to the third power is 3 times 3 times 3. That's 27. 49 minus 27. The last step is we have to subtract. 49 minus 27 is 22. The very last problem I'm going to look at with you here. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. 4 steps to do. Evaluate the exponents, the first one. I think you're probably going to see that on every one of your assignments on this. The first step is evaluate the exponent. And here, 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times another 2 is 8. So I'm going to type here 6 plus 8 times 5 divided by 2. The next step. Multiplication and division are both here. We have to work left to right. With multiplication and division, they're the same step. We got to work left to right. 8 times 5 is 40. We're going to multiply. 6 plus, again, 8 times 5 is 40, divided by 2. That slash means divide. Speaking of divide, that's the third step. We got to divide 40 by 2. And half of 40 is 20. Our last step is add. 6 plus 20 gets you 26.